Peace and blessings, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. The little smoke you may be seeing going across the screen is just my incense I'm burning. I am trying to relax. I'm excited about new things that are going to be happening on this channel. I'm so happy for this year to almost be over. I want to thank you all for rocking with me for as long as you have. This will conclude an entire decade of me being on YouTube. This is the end of my 10th year on YouTube. So I'm excited to advance, evolve, and to talk about things that I truly desire to talk about. You know, as I stated on the community post, I don't want to be put in a box. I have over 200 and something videos about dreadlocks, and it's not that I'm going to stop talking about dreadlocks or to stop talking about natural hair or anything. I just want to be able to be free to talk about a multitude of things because I am a very multidimensional person and I cannot be kept in a box. When I feel like I'm put in a box, I shut down. And when I shut down, I don't give my best content. I don't do my best. And I won't put out anything because I'm not the type of person that's just like, oh, I just need views. I just need views. I just need views. No, I want to put out something that's going to help people, something that's going to excite people, something that will give you, I don't know, a feeling of a sense of relief, a sense of I can do it too. I can, face my fears. I can do anything that I put my mind to. My life hasn't been easy and it hasn't been terrible. I mean, this year has proven to be probably one of the wildest years for a lot of people. And so I asked you all to send in your questions, in which I will be checking my phone. I have not seen but one question. I've seen one question, and that's going to be the first question that I try to answer to the best of my ability. Um, I think I'm going to go ahead and do this as a premiere. It depends on how long it takes to upload this video or how long it takes me to answer the questions. If I miss your question, because I'm going to be checking the emails, and I will be checking like the messengers. Some people sent me stuff on Messenger, some people sent me stuff through email, and then I'm also going to check the community post, and the ones that I can answer, again, I will not. The thing is for you to learn more about who I am, not my hair, not my natties. You know enough about that in 200 and something videos. I don't know much more to tell you. um so I will not really be addressing stuff like that and things that I can't talk in detail about because it would require me to probably give you ingredients or stuff like that. That's things that I'll put in another video, or I'll put on a community post or something like that. But I will be answering questions that you may have about myself, the channel, what's new, what's coming, and all of that. So with that being said, yes, let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Okay, here we go. Whew. I would like to give a special thanks to two people who have already given me their word that they would collab with me, that you all may know. Dad's Life, my Jamaican buddy, uh, and Seb Atreyu. We'll be doing a collab together. And then also, I have a friend that has a channel named Jay. He rocks dreads, and he interviews a lot of different people, but he also interviews people who rock dreads as well. And I'm gonna be on his channel, and he will be on my channel as well. And I think it'll be really nice because he's a great guy. Matter of fact, everybody that I want on my channel, I feel are great people. Hope the smoke is not bothering you all. It is relaxing me. So, Let's get started. And I think I'm almost positive, depending on how long it takes for me to answer these questions, I'm going to do this as a premiere, hopefully by 7:30 p.m. Central Time. If not, I'm just going to put it up as a video. This is a hard question. Okay, the question is, who inspired you as a child? Or what was your biggest inspiration growing up? That's a great question. Who inspired me as a child? There were several people that inspired me. I would have to start off by saying probably it kicked off with the Buckner Six. The Buckner Six is my grandmother and her sisters. They grew up as orphans. Their mother was blind, and their father was much older than she was. I don't intend on giving a thorough background story about them, but they were fabulous women. They were separated at a very young age, and later on in life, I think around in their teenage years, they met up miraculously, and they always looked out for each other. They were all different and unique in their own way, but they were very positive, very strong, very bold women that you did not want to mess with. They would let somebody have a problem with a husband, a boyfriend, another woman, whoever, and they did not care. They stuck together like glue. If one person didn't have bread, the other person did. If one person had the jelly, they worked together. They worked together. They were the epitome of, all of them were different and unique in their own way, but they all had their strengths. Of course, Lucky wants to come. They all had their strengths, and they all lived, for the most part, to be pretty old. They lived a long life. I just lost my aunt that lived in the building that I live in. I lost her a little bit after COVID hit. She was 96 years old, I'm going to say. I think she had made it to 96. She was an Aries. Oh my God, which my daughter is. Very bold, very boisterous, and very knowledgeable. She worked for the government. And I would say up until the last time I seen her, she still had that mouth. She could let somebody have it. She would talk about somebody and have me cracking up laughing. And she was the person who introduced me to the world of Farrakhan, and I have been loving him ever since. I do not follow any particular religion or anything like that, and I don't talk about that on my channel. I'm a spiritual person, but I absolutely loved. I think I was probably about 8, maybe, no older than 10, and she started letting me listen to cassette tapes of Farrakhan, and I was like, wow, what a powerful man. But also what I felt through looking at her and my grandmother and their sisters, and there were others. They had a brother that got shot and he died. I think he was trying to steal some coal or something. Things were rough back in the day. So I would say the Buckner Six, they just seeing how they stuck together and how they were fearless. And I'm talking about for real, they were fearless. When they got together, it was like a party, for real. They looked out for each other. They lived together at times. I think my cousin who owns this building and my mother, they lived together. Their parents, their mothers, my auntie, Evelyn, my grandmother, they lived together. So then my mother and my mother's sister, my Aunt Judy, my auntie, they all lived together. And yeah, they were some very strong women, and which carries on to the next person who had a great, I'm not gonna say the biggest, because it's so many people who inspired me, but as far as the creative side of me, how I became creative, I would have to say my mother's sister, my Aunt Judy. She raised 3 sons, so it was a blessing for me to be like the girl that she was able to teach how to crochet, to she taught me ceramics. She made the most realistic eyes. She showed me how to paint. She used to make chessboards and stuff with ceramics. I think the first thing she had me make, my mother still has at her home, and it was a pig. It was, no, she started off with a little medallion, and it was just real small, little coin, like, and I did that, and then she would take me, to the place so I can get it put in the kiln and everything, and oh my God, she made so much stuff out of ceramics. It was unbelievable. She made eyes come to life. She showed me how to paint, and to this day, I still know how to do granny squares. I know how to make blankets. I've made when before my child was born, I made her 2 baby blankets and all types of stuff, hats, everything. I still crochet to this day when I have time. So they were very inspirational in my life. And again, we have a lineage of strong women in our family. And I can go on and say my mom, my sisters, no doubt, my mother, absolutely. So that was they were my inspirations. And the fact that my parents never pressured me to be anything, they basically were like, whatever you want to be, you could be it, just be good at it. They didn't care whether, and I say this all the time because this is what was said. They didn't care if I joined the circus, as long as I was the best clown or whatever it was that I was going to be in the circus, do it. And funny enough, oddly enough, one of my siblings did actually travel with a circus. Okay. Next question. Do you feel like growing... This is interesting. Okay. Do you feel like growing up as a light-skinned female had advantages for you? Remember, I'm talking about the 80s and the 90s, before our black sisters embraced our brown and deep brown skin. I know what I went through and endured as a brown-skinned female during those eras. It wasn't nice. And it's funny that this question is being asked because my daughter, she currently is pretty much she's 13 and she's a very strong advocate in dealing with colorism. She absolutely despises the fact that there's so much separation and so much, as far as people talking about, amongst ourselves. It's us that's doing it, light skinned women supposedly being against darker skinned women, or darker skinned women being against light skinned women. No. And I want to put a HE double hockey stick behind that. No. I didn't have any advantages. I was bullied. I was quiet. I was shy. I had no control over my complexion. I didn't even know that was a thing, because my family was divided as far as in color and complexion. We had beautiful shades. I mean, in my household, we had beautiful shades of brown equally to beautiful shades of caramel to fair skin. So, I mean, in my house, I saw all colors. So it wasn't, any issues with that. It was equal. We had equal amounts of colors of the spectrum, So girls used to pick on me because my mom used to press my hair like really straight, and back then it was pin curls. So my mom would make sure that my bangs would pin curl perfectly, and I'll take the pin curls out, and my hair would just like lay really nice or whatever. And because I was so quiet and shy and just I just wanted to learn, I got picked on. And I got picked on enough to the point where I no longer was being bullied. I became the bully, And to this day, I still stand on that. I don't bother anybody, but don't bother me. No, I didn't have any advantages. No, I didn't get treated better or anything. No, I didn't get to the front of the line. No, I didn't get any special privileges. No, my daughter asks me these questions all the time, Mom, because my daughter is a beautiful caramel color. complexion, and I think that all complexions are beautiful, from light bright to charcoal. I love color. Period. I tell you all the time. I love color. I'm talking about I can't do anything in just black and white. I have to see a gradient of colors. That's how I operate. I'm a very visual person, and I'm an artist, so I love color. So I never got treated better than, and again, it was difficult and it was rough because, yeah, people, their own opinion was they thought that maybe I thought I was better, but maybe it was just embedded in them that, that light is better or whatever. I didn't know. I was too young to understand that, and wasn't really discussed. As I said, we had a spectrum of colors in my family, and I mean, we still do. So no, I don't feel like I received anything special or anything. Matter of fact, it was a turning point in my life in which changed me from being a very nice person to um, you know, becoming it. Well, it made me stronger. It made me stronger. And still to this day, I don't I don't believe in all that separation and, oh, that's you're light skin and you're this and you're that and you're no, no. Trust me. If me and my younger sister or someone got locked up, we would be treated the same way. We would both be treated as black women. Period. Point blank. You know, I don't think I'm no better than her. She doesn't think she's any better than me. Matter of fact, we look so much alike, it's crazy. You know, I sat back and I mean, and I do it every year. Well, I didn't do it this year, but I try to get tan so I can, get some color to my skin. I love getting a nice golden or a deep rich golden caramel like my daughter. So, but no, um, not at all, not at all. So I still don't think that and I think that men have it hard too. I mean, I would say like back in the day, people were probably like into light skinned guys with hazel color eyes and all this, that, and the other. And then all of a sudden it was just like, bam, Morris Chestnut and different people, came out and, it just kind of just like shut all that down. But what I don't like is why do we have to be separate? We're a beautiful spectrum of people. People love our color. People, they sit back and pay good money to look like us, to get suntans, to get implants and all types of things. And I'm not saying that we don't get implants and all that stuff either. That's a whole nother subject. But no, colorism, and oddly enough, is something that my daughter watches and deals with on a daily basis. I don't go in the back room where she's at right now or in the front room where she's at now, and I don't see something about colorism on there. She had a girlfriend that was treated badly, and it was one of her close friends because of her complexion. And when I say she was a beautiful complexion girl, beautiful smooth skin, very sweet, very pretty, and kids would pass her up, and not give her candy if they had like a birthday party or something at school and they were passing out treats. And my daughter, she would share with her because she didn't like that. She didn't understand it. So it's a conversation that we deal with a lot. And also, it's a brother on Instagram. His name is Andina Ward. Some of you may know his daughter, Beat Face Honey. She's a makeup artist. She does one of the housewives, Karen. I think her name is Karen, on the Housewives of Potomac, and she used to do Nicki Minaj and a whole bunch of other celebrities. But it's his daughter, and he talks about colorism, racism, all that type of stuff, big time. He's on Instagram. His name is Demdread, Demdread, Demdread. I'll link him below. Let's see. Okay. Here's a question. Wow, here's a lot of questions. Okay. What do you hope to accomplish with this video? I hope to accomplish the fact that I am more than my hair. My channel didn't originally start off as being a channel in which I wanted to talk about hair. I've been a licensed cosmetologist since I was 18, and I stopped doing hair. I retired, and it was not my goal to sit back and talk about hair. I wanted to talk about nail polish. I wanted to be in the beauty industry as far as makeup and all that. I was excited about that, but people did not gravitate towards my channel for that. And now I see that it's a very messy business on YouTube. However, it still doesn't take away my desire from wanting to do that. I want people to know who I am, know what I'm about, learn a little bit more about where I'm from as far as where I live, where I currently reside, learn a little bit more about me, and know that it's so much more to me than just my hair. I want to enlighten people, let them know, which I do all the time. I'm very candid about, my mental health, stuff I've been through, the medications and all that stuff that they gave me, when I was dealing with, and I still deal with, but I don't take the medications anymore. You know, major panic attacks, major anxiety, paranoia, agoraphobia, all that type of stuff, depression. You know, I want people to embrace me for who I am and not just look at me as somebody that they can just pick my brain about hair, because back when I used to do hair, nobody sat in my chair and just got answers. I did consultations, and consultations cost money because time is money, and that's, I still don't mind doing that. I still don't have a problem doing a consultation. However, you know, I want people to recognize me for more than just having long dreadlocks, long, thick dreadlocks, or whatever. I want them to recognize me for being the creative being that I am. And I want to talk about the changes that will be coming to the channel. What do I have to give back to society? I have a lot. I have a lot. I've been through a lot. I've been to a lot of places. I've traveled a lot. I've dealt with racism. I have been a business owner since the age of 18. I currently am almost in my 23rd year running a candle business in which I hand make all of my designs myself. I have a studio near Chinatown. For anybody that's in Chicago, I have a studio near Chinatown. I want to give back hope. I want to talk to females. One of the things that I really, really, really wanted to set out to do, that I set out to do years ago, was to deal with battered women and children. And I have given not just clothes and stuff away or whatever. I've given away free services. I have sat back and talked with people. I have told them my story. I have listened to their stories. I've given them hope. They've given me hope. I am a single parent. I came from a broken household. My mother and father separated, divorced when I was 13. However, they still remain good friends. And fortunately, a lot of people may be thinking, oh, I thought you said your father died. No, my birth father is still alive. My papa passed away a few years ago, and he was another great man. And what I learned from both of them is when two great men are very confident in themselves, they can join together and there's no problems. Like my father used to come over to Christmas dinner. He's come over to Thanksgiving dinner. He's been to, and same thing with my papa. He's been to my father's house. I mean, we've all hung out together. One big happy family. Great grandchildren, grandchildren, children. I mean, they terrific men to say the least. I have a lot to give back to society because I've been through a lot. I could talk about things on different levels, from alcoholism, being a child of an alcoholic, traveling all over Europe, living back and forth between Europe and over here in the U.S. Dealing with different types of relationships. I have a lot. I have a lot of knowledge that I can share, and a lot of people don't know, but I'm a serious bookworm, and I do a lot of research. I have so much to give, but I really favor talking to and helping women and children. I have a passion for it. One of the things that I do not talk on my channel is the whole religion thing, but I'm a very spiritual person. The next question says, do I believe in God? If so, why? If not, why not? Um, it's a great question. It is. I believe in the universe. I know that I don't control it. I know that there is something or some being or something else out here controlling everything that goes on. I know that I've been well protected and it wasn't just on my own doing. So I know that there's something or someone or a being that is a spirit or so that is guiding and protecting me, as well as my family and everything else. I don't I don't have a name. I will say the word, I will say God. I don't know if God is a man, a woman, and as one of my sponsors used to say, an ant, a bat, a rat, whatever. I don't know. I don't know. You know, and I can't tell you why or why not. I mean, it's just things that I haven't seen. I just know that there's been things that has happened that has showed me that someone is watching over me very well and blessing me very well. So I use the word God. Some people choose the word higher power, whatever. I just say God, or or the universe or whatever. I don't practice any religion or anything. Who am I? Who am I? I'm Empress of BK though. I am a motivator, an educator. I'm a sister. I'm a mother. I'm a daughter. I'm a best friend. I'm many things. It's too many to name. I'm educated. I'm still learning. I am a person who loves. I'm a person who loves love. I am a person who, I'm not real trusting of people. I watch people very closely because of a lot of things that I've been through. I am not a fool by any means. So I'm not a very trusting person. And if I open up to a person, it's because I get a vibe from you that makes me want to. I'm a nurturing person. I'm a serious nurturer. I'm a serial nurturer. Sometimes I probably give too much. And it's not to a whole lot of people though. It's mostly to my daughter and my dog. I definitely see my bestie. I will nurture him, but he's not going to let me overly nurture him. He's a powerful person too. That's my baby's godfather. We've been best friends since I was 19. So, what do I stand for is the next question. Wow. What do I stand for? I stand for equality. I don't think that I'll see it in this lifetime, but I believe that we all should be treated as human beings and not animals, or not looked upon as pets or rats or people that, just worker bees and slaves, and, they're good for this or they're good for that, or we're going to utilize them for that or whatever. I think that we should be equal. And I definitely don't think that I'll see it in this lifetime. I'm not even sure if my daughter will see it in her lifetime, or her daughters or sons or whatever, whenever she has children. I don't even think that it'll be done in that lifetime. I just want for people to tell the truth about where everybody actually is from, who we are. For those who don't know who they are, pick up a book. Pick up a book, read, learn who you are. We're very powerful people, very powerful people. And that's the reason why we're hated by many, you know. And I don't want to get too deep with that. What does Angel Idowu mean? Maybe you mean, what does a BK mean? A BK means born to be pampered. Idowu is born behind twins. It's Yoruba, it's Nigerian. This person had a lot of questions. Oh, it says in terms of your message to the world. Actually, it's funny. And the fact that they mentioned, Angel. It's Angel or BK though, actually. Angel is actually not really, she doesn't really exist anymore. Just my name, a BK Ido. That's who exists. Angel was a name I was called as a youth. She was sweet, she was innocent, she was naive, she was probably a little too nice. There's also another name that I go by. I mean, a name that's not a part of my birth name. The names that were just named were my birth names, but I had given myself another name, and it was Angelo. And Angelo, he's very alive. I used to say that, oh, he was my brother that was born behind me that passed away, or he was my son that didn't make it when I was younger. I had a miscarriage and he didn't make it. Yeah, Angel, I had to let her go. I had to let her go because she was being hurt. She was being, she was troubled with a lot of different things. She was plagued with depression. She was plagued with anxiety. She was plagued with fear. I don't recognize her anymore. She's gone. Yes, I will answer to Angelo. And I don't care if people think that that's a male name. I am both. I am both male and female. I am. And I don't mean as in I am a, intersex. I'm not. I'm not trans or anything as somebody thought I was. I'm not. Mentally, I am both. I have as much testosterone in me as I have estrogen. And Angelo was always my protector. And if you ever heard anybody in my family, like on one of my live chats, especially my nephew, Rakim, he talks about Angelo. He always calls me Angelo. He knows who Angelo is. And people that are very close to me that know that I'm not joking knows that Angelo is very much alive. And so people that are close to me, they either call me by my name, a BK, or they will call me Angelo. And those who think that they know me or probably thought they knew me from high school may call me different things, and it shows me that they never knew me at all, period. They just wanted to know me, and they never knew me. So yeah, 2021, Angel, she's been gone for a minute though. She was dying off for a minute. Angelo always came in and protected her, and now she's gone. So I don't mind you all calling me just a BK or Empress or Queen or ID, which is Idowu. It doesn't matter. Next question. Have you ever been in love? Yes. I'm still in love. I'm in love with my daughter. That's the greatest love I've ever known. That's the only love outside of my parents and my siblings or so that I've ever known. But she is the greatest love that I've known. Unconditionally, I love her. I don't put conditions on my love for her. Period. I don't put conditions on my family either. However, if it came down to it, and I think they all know it, if anybody said or did anything against my daughter, it's easy for me to dismiss them. And I'm talking about anybody, 100%, anybody. She was a gift to me. You know, they told me I couldn't have children, or it may be a 50-50 chance that I could have children. I had polycystic ovarian syndrome, and I had major issues, female issues, and I gave birth. She came 2 months early. So yes, I've been in love, and I'm still in love. And I can honestly say that that's the only person that I've ever been in love with in my life. Now, I love a lot of people. I love my best friend. I love my mom. I love my dad. I love my papa. I love my siblings. So the person is asking, how long was the relationship? How did it end? What did I learn about myself before, during, afterwards? The relationship is still going on, and it will never end. The relationship is still alive and strong. What have I learned about myself is that I am a very strong, loving nurturer that will go to the end of the road, to the end for my child. That I don't love anything more in this life than being a mother. I love that more than being a child. I love being a mother more than I love being a sister, than being a best friend, than being anything. I love being a mother. I love my daughter. She's everything to me. Relationships I've had. If I told you all how many relationships I've actually had, you're probably thinking I'm like Will Chamberlain or somebody. And that's no joke. I've been in a lot of relationships. No regrets. Okay, I'm not going to go on about relationships. Well, you know, I'm being honest, in 2021, I am looking forward to possibly opening up to dating. You know, I was open up to it for 2020, but I was like, I'm turning 50. Yeah, maybe I should go ahead and start dating. My daughter be 18 in 4 years. Well, actually, she turned 13. Now she'll be 18 in 4 years because her birthday is coming up in April. I don't have a preference. I just like honest people. I don't like drug addicts, alcoholics. I don't want nobody liars. I like loyal people, honest. Same thing most people want. Hard workers, people who are not gonna sit back and try to live up off me, because that ain't happening. Period. Looks and all that type of stuff. Be taller than me, or at least be my height. I'm 5'8". At least be my height. I prefer a little bit of meat on somebody's body, but I'm okay with slim as long as you're a good person. I like good people. I like good people who are not narcissistic and not just completely into themselves. Where do I see myself in 5, 10, 15 years? 10 years, definitely 100% retired. 15, I can't think that far, but I know for sure I won't be living in the United States. I wasn't planning on living in the United States. I wasn't supposed to be in the United States right now. That's the honest God truth. I was gone in 2000 and I came back. Yeah. I was not planning on being here. But my mom still lived here, so I say that I came back for her. And I'm glad that I am here because I would have missed out on a lot of things, a lot of births, a lot of nieces. Well, not nieces, a niece and great niece and nephews and all of that. So in 5 years, healthy and wealthy, healthy, wealthy, bold, and known. I see myself as that now. I don't see that in just 5 years. I think that now. I totally 100%. I'm putting that out in the universe right now. That's what I am. I'm healthy. I'm wealthy, and I'm bold, and I'm fearless. If you don't think that about yourself, it'll never happen. So you have to speak it into existence, and I believe that 100%. Okay. Uh-oh, what happened? No. Okay. Short-term goals. I want to go ahead and get back into PR. I used to do a lot of on my channel, a lot of PR. I recently started back receiving PR and doing reviews on products. For some reason, they keep sending me, which I like, stuff for people who are mature, like moisturizing creams and stuff like that. I enjoy testing products and giving my honest opinion about products. And I do like luxury products. One of my short-term goals is to build up my Instagram channel to short-term. I'm gonna have 100,000 followers. That's short-term. Long-term, I'm gonna be up to 1 million. Now it's only unseeable if you can't see it for yourself. But if you believe it, you can achieve it. Who said that? Comment down below if you know who said that before. All right. We'll see who gets that one. But that's the truth, though. Think big. I think big. I think 100% big. There's no difference between me and Oprah Winfrey. She bleeds just like I bleed. We lived down the street from each other at one point in time. I mean, the only difference is it was her turn. It was her turn. She took it, ran with it, made it. Any one of us can be at that point. Jay-Z did not come from money. He came from humble beginnings. Look at him now. Beyonce hasn't always been rich. A lot of people have not. And being rich is not everything. Steve Jobs will tell you that. If you never read his one of his last little writings before he passed away, he'll tell you money isn't everything. Because people are not going to trade places with you when you have a disease. You cannot pay for that. You cannot pay to get rid of. I mean, it'll help. It'll help you to be comfortable. But yeah, I believe in thinking big. I don't think small. I don't say, oh well, I'm gonna move into 2-bedroom, 3-bedroom. No, I'm mansion, maids, butlers, drivers. I want it all for me and my daughter. Okay, and it's going on what? How many minutes? 43. Okay, I'm gonna have to cut this down. Let me see. I'm gonna go to some more questions. Hold on. Let me go to. Okay, let's go to this. To the ones on YouTube. Hold on. Okay. And I'm gonna go fast. I didn't realize this is a long video. Wow. A lot of people are just basically seeing the upcoming videos that sound intriguing. I'm very excited. Trust me, I'm so excited. I was so excited. I've already started vlogging, just to let you all know. And I've had my vlogging camera forever and been scared. Angelo is fearless though. But you all still call me Empress, Queen, whatever. Y'all know we all rock testosterone and estrogen, so a name is a name. Powerful names though, and definitely I have a powerful name. Again, a BK, born to be pampered. My daughter, she shares the same name. Her name is Isis, a BK, born to be pampered, and everybody knows who Isis is. So, and Lucky Osiris. I didn't play when it came down to their names, and my parents didn't play when it came down to mine. Okay, somebody says, hey Empress, I'm really glad to see that you're back and coming up with some great content. I'm really interested in the weight loss and dreadlock and makeup. I need to get this COVID weight under control. I would also like to learn about some of the exercises that you have found that really helped out. I will talk to you soon and look forward to your vlogs and Zoom. I'm gonna tell you what happened. What really helped me out as far as exercise, walking, and I'm not talking about outside. In my house, walking in place, walking around my couch, walking. I have an exercise Wii game, and I would walk, listening to music, dancing, walking through the whole house. I was up to like 50,000 steps. I never did under 10,000 steps, except for probably the first day that I started back walking. And it was because my knees were hurting so bad. It felt like bone on bone. Because of the excessive weight that I gained because of Seroquel and the medications that I've taken. And if you're new to my channel, I'm so sorry. Welcome. Check out some of my old videos and you'll see that the obesity didn't come from me eating, because I'm not an eater. I'm not a foodie. It came from medication. They had me on 22 pills. No, I allowed them to use me as a lab rat, and I was on 22 pills a day, and it caused me to gain over 100 pounds. I'm down over 130 pounds. Over 130 pounds. I'm down. And I still have about 20 to 30 to go. Somebody has said, what? You burn 2,000 calories and you only eat about 1,000? You do the math. If you eat 2,000 calories and you only burn 1,000, you're not going to lose a pound. But if you burn 2,000 calories and you only eat 1,000, you're going to lose a pound. It's simple math. It's easy to eat a low amount of calories when you're eating raw, when you're eating lentils, when you're eating fruit, when you're eating vegetables, when you're eating, stuff like that. When you're not eating out, when you're not eating meat, when you're not whatever. I haven't eaten beef or pork since I was 18. I'm not going to go through that whole spiel because I have all of that on my YouTube channel and I want to cut this short. But yeah, walking. And now I have an exercise bike. I love riding bikes. I used to ride. I have a trailer for my bike when my daughter was little. I used to love ride bikes, but we have an exercise bike, a sit-down exercise bike, which is good because it's good for my back and I'm not like sitting up or leaning over. I would love to have a Peloton. Y'all can donate. Help a girl get a Peloton, but no, seriously. But no, walking and honestly riding that bike, I've been able to cut down my workout time to from I was up to 3, 4, 5 hours at times. And I'm down to about, I do 2 hours and 15 minutes every day, 6 days a week, just on the bicycle alone. And then I take dance classes as well. Now they're all on Zoom, of course, but and YouTube. Okay. Let me go back. Okay, I'm about to try to end this. Let's see. Okay, mostly people. Let me see. Oh, someone asked, someone wants to know more about like the detox drinks and stuff. I'll post some stuff on the community board. I know I deleted everything from there. That's the way I was feeling at the time I did. So, oh, and I lift weights too. Let it be known. Me and my best friend, we used to work out very, very hard. I've always been into bodybuilding, lifting weights. So, Yes, your girl got some shoulders. She got some guns. But with the age, she got this going on too. But you can see that, yeah, I lift weights. You have to lift weights because if all you do is cardio, then you're losing your muscle mass. So you have to make sure you add weights into whatever workout that you're doing. And I think that's it, you all. I'm gonna go ahead and cut this short because I want to make this a premiere and probably 30 minutes. If I didn't get a chance to answer your question, please forgive me. I went through the questions that I was able to see right away. Let me go one more. Let me see if I can get one more. One more, please, you all. If you make it to the end of the video, say Angelo 3 times. One second. Hold on. What am I looking for? Oh, let me go to my, what is it, Google Mail? Oh, mail. Okay, hold on. God, I got so passionate with the questions in the beginning. I was just like, wow, y'all asking me some deep stuff. I wasn't ready. And see, and if I would have been prepared, it wouldn't have took this long. But I'm glad that I didn't get prepared because it is definitely 100% real. I didn't get a chance to sit back and wait a minute. Okay, I guess that's it. Yeah, I didn't get a chance to sit back and think of the answers that I was going to give. My answers are 100% genuine and pure, and I did not have a chance to sit back and think. The only question that I knew about was the first question, and I didn't even know how to really answer that because there's so many people that have inspired me in my life, but I definitely have to start with the Buckner Six because they are the ones that created us. You know, if it wasn't for them, it wouldn't have been my mom. It wouldn't have been my auntie. It wouldn't be my cousin who owns the building. It wouldn't be my cousins who live downstairs. All strong women, powerful. So thank you all. I know this was a long video. I hope that opened up the door to teach you a little bit more about who I am. Yes, I'm going to be doing vlogs. Some of them will be funny. Some of them will be serious. I went shopping. I'll show you how, honey, to save some money, some coins, what to spend your money on. Yes, buy you some nice shoes and you could throw on a pair of $14 jeans and still look cute. Or you could go to my Teespring channel. This is a shirt I designed. Y'all, when I say I was busting out this top before, when I first put this top on, I stretched her face all the way out. Don't trip. But yes, this is one of my original designs. Go to my Teespring, go to my description box, check out my Teespring. Make sure you sign on to my Instagram. One of my goals, short term, is to definitely become a brand ambassador for different companies. A multitude of companies, mostly dealing in the clothing and the beauty industry because that's something that I've been about for a very long time. But yes, I will be talking about how you can save some coins. Okay, you don't have to spend a whole lot to look good. These earrings were what, $5. I just did a haul. I'll be putting it up probably after I edit, which I've never done before. I spent like $100 and something, and when I show y'all how much stuff I got, it was just like, oh wee. And when I say I'm gonna be fat, I just hope that they still fit next year. Because at the rate that I'm going, yeah, the clothes that I brought for this summer are way too big. I'll be selling a lot of my stuff on Poshmark, still with tags on it. So, with that being said, thank you. I love you all. If you stay with me, rock with me, I appreciate you. You don't have to have dreadlocks. You don't have to have natural hair. You don't have to do anything but just be here and want to share knowledge, gain knowledge, be loved, love, all of that. It's no longer just all about, which it never was to me. I'm not gonna inundate you with dreadlocks. I'm not gonna inundate you with nutrition or whatever. I am going to speak on all of that stuff though, because that's all about who I am. I do rock dreadlocks. I am natural. I don't color my hair. I'm gray as I don't know what. And my father told me that today. He told me that today. I was so happy to hear his voice because he's coming along, and I'll talk about that later on. Right now, I'm not able to. But yeah, he knew who I was. I told him I was his Rapunzel, and he knew exactly who I was after calling me some different names. But anyway, thank you all for the questions. Thank you. Tiffany, you asked me a question about mental health. Yes, this year has been a crazy year in dealing with mental health. Some people who have never dealt with mental health probably have this year. Of course, that is near and dear to my heart. I've been dealing with mental health issues for the longest. I've been in therapy for over 17 years. I will always talk about mental health, so don't worry about that, sweetie. I will definitely be open to talking to people about mental health, nutrition, holistic health, whatever it is that I can help people with. That's my goal in life, is to help somebody else out, to make somebody else feel good, to make somebody else look good, to make somebody else embrace themselves and know that they're beautiful no matter what. It doesn't matter what shade, what size, what shape. As long as you're healthy and you take care of yourself and your mind, you try your best to get your mind together. It's not always going to be 100%. My mind is not 100% together. And I just try my best. That's all I do. I'm human. I try my best. With that being said, if you all rocked with me this long, bless you all. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Seb. Thank you, Dad's Life. Thank you. I appreciate you all being two of the first people who said that you all would rock with me. Thank you, Kimmy. Rakim, my nephew. I love you so much. You have helped me in so many ways. You have no idea. My sister, Lynn. Thank you. Becky. Leslie. Hunter. That's my bestie. That's my babies. That's my baby daddy. I love y'all so much. Thank you for being here for me. Empress Saharia, Pie, Bonafide, everybody. Bowery Dow, or Cammie, my girl, my sister. I love you all. And I'm looking forward to a new year. I needed that 2 months off to get back to me. I had to bury, I had to bury Angel and come back. And I'm back. And I hope you all are going to love the content. Peace and blessings. I hope I'm able to make this a premiere, or if not, I hope you all are able to watch it. Please comment down below. Say what you want to say. Come real. I'm telling you, I do have somebody that is going to be going over the comments. So if you come incorrect, I'm not going to see it anyway. If you trolling, guess what? It's going to be deleted. You just wasted 5 minutes of your time because it ain't going to happen. You're not going to get... I'm not going to curse you out. I'm not even going to see it. It's going to be deleted. But we're not even putting that type of energy out here. So no worries. No worries at all. I love you all. And I will see you soon. I'm so excited. I swear. I haven't been this excited probably since I got a real big fat check one time. Since I got a fat check and paid off all my debt one time. Oh, no, I probably haven't been this excited. Yeah, I would say that because nothing has been more exciting than having given birth to my daughter. That was the most exciting thing in my life. Okay, I will keep going for hours. Y'all know that. And now since I see they didn't change the format of these live chats or whatever, yeah, I'll probably be doing a few of those too. But I'm going to try to make this a premiere, so let me go. This is going on 60 minutes. Well, let's go ahead and go to 60 minutes then. 60 minutes. You're going to go to the description box. If you're not already a person who's subscribed to my channel, you're going to what? Subscribe. Why? Because it's the right thing to do. If I'm giving you information and we're sharing information, why not? It doesn't cost you anything. I'm not asking you for a dime. Just subscribe, share, like. Go to my Instagram page. You know what I'm saying? Make a comment, leave a comment. All of that helps with the algorithms. I'm keeping it 100% real with you. I want to have 1 million followers. And I ain't talking about in 5 years. I'm talking about soon. I've been doing YouTube for 10 years. Help me help you. I got your back, have mine. 100%. And we're out. Angelo. He don't. Lucky says good night. He been gone. Oh, you want to say bye? Come on. Right quick, right quick. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. You got to be quick. Come on. Say good night. Say night, people. Say night, night. Say Cujo if you nasty. I'm Lucky Osiris, but Cujo if you nasty. All right. Peace, you guys. I love you.